Before you buy another bottle of fish oil or omega-3 capsules, look at what you are actually paying for. Many products cost $20, $30, or even $50 a month. Yet a small bag of ground seeds from the supermarket provides an essential omega-3 fat, natural fiber, and protective plant compounds for only a few cents per serving. That seed is ground flaxseed. But here is the important truth. Flaxseed and fish oil are not identical. One is not automatically better for every person. The advantage of flaxseed is that it offers several useful nutrients in one inexpensive food, without the fishy aftertaste, unpleasant burps, or another capsule. Omega-3 supplements are often marketed as if everyone over 50 needs them. The labels promise support for the heart, brain, eyes, joints, and circulation. That sounds reassuring, especially when heart disease and memory problems become more concerning with age. But many people buy fish oil without knowing why they are taking it. Some notice fishy breath, reflux, nausea, loose stools, or unpleasant burps. Others keep paying every month without knowing whether the capsules are helping. This does not mean fish oil is useless. Seafood provides valuable nutrients, and certain prescription omega-3 products have an important medical role, especially for some people with very high triglycerides. But an ordinary supplement should not be confused with prescription treatment, and a higher price does not guarantee a better result. Welcome to Apex Ledger, where we examine affordable health habits with evidence, balance, and respect for your budget. Today, we are separating 3 different omega-3 fats that are often treated as though they were the same. The seed is flaxseed, also called linseed. Flax has been cultivated for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations used its fibers to make linen and its seeds as food. Ground flaxseed contains an omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, usually shortened to A.L.A. Fish and fish oil mainly provide 2 different omega-3 fats called E.P.A. and D.H.A. Think of these fats as members of the same family, but with different jobs. A.L.A. is essential. Your body cannot make it, so it must come from food. After you eat A.L.A., the body can convert a small amount into E.P.A., and then an even smaller amount into D.H.A. Imagine feeding grain into a small mill. Some flour comes out the other side, but much of the original grain is used or diverted along the way. The conversion works, but it is limited. That is why flaxseed should not be described as a direct replacement for fish oil, or an algae-based D.H.A. supplement. If your doctor wants you to receive a measured amount of E.P.A. or D.H.A., flaxseed cannot guarantee that result. So why is ground flaxseed still so interesting? Because the seed offers more than A.L.A. It also contains soluble and insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber forms a soft gel in the digestive tract. This may help slow digestion and support healthier cholesterol levels. Insoluble fiber adds bulk and supports regular bowel movements. Flaxseed also contains lignans, natural plant compounds with antioxidant properties. Think of a fish oil capsule as a specialist carrying one main tool. Ground flaxseed is more like a small maintenance team. It brings plant omega-3, fiber, lignans, and useful minerals together in one food. Research suggests that flaxseed may modestly improve certain cardiovascular risk factors, including LDL cholesterol and blood pressure. But these effects vary between studies, products, doses, and individuals. Flaxseed does not dissolve artery plaque. It does not prevent every heart attack. It does not treat dementia, and it does not make eating fish unnecessary. The most honest conclusion is this: ground flaxseed can be an excellent low-cost source of A.L.A. and fiber. For a generally healthy adult who bought ordinary fish oil capsules simply because advertising said they were necessary, flaxseed may be a more practical food-first choice. But for someone taking prescription omega-3 medicine, treating very high triglycerides, or following a specific medical plan, it is not a substitute. Here is a cautious way to begin. Choose plain ground flaxseed or milled flaxseed. Whole seeds may pass through the digestive tract without being fully broken down. Flaxseed oil provides A.L.A., but it contains little or no fiber. Ground flaxseed gives you the broader food package. Start with 1 level teaspoon once a day. Mix it into a moist food such as oatmeal, yogurt, applesauce, soup, or a smoothie. Do not swallow a dry spoonful. Drink water with the meal unless your doctor has restricted your fluids. Use that amount for 3 or 4 days. If you do not develop uncomfortable bloating, cramps, diarrhea, or worsening constipation, increase to 2 teaspoons. After another few days, you may increase to 1 tablespoon per day. Some people use 2 tablespoons, but more is not automatically better. A simple breakfast routine might be 1 tablespoon stirred into warm oatmeal with berries. You could also mix it into plain yogurt, lentil soup, mashed vegetables, or a homemade salad dressing. Do not heat flaxseed oil at high temperatures. Ground flaxseed, however, can be mixed into cooked foods or baked into simple recipes. Store the ground seed in a tightly closed container, preferably in the refrigerator or freezer. The natural oils can become stale when exposed to heat, air, and light. If it smells sharply bitter, sour, or similar to paint, discard it. Then give the habit time. Do not expect to feel an omega-3 effect after 1 breakfast. For 4 weeks, track something meaningful. Record your digestion, appetite, and any unwanted effects. If your goal involves cholesterol or triglycerides, those changes require proper blood testing, not guesswork based on how you feel. And remember the larger picture: eating oily fish when appropriate, choosing olive oil instead of heavily processed fats, eating vegetables and beans, walking regularly, not smoking, sleeping well, and taking prescribed medication correctly matter far more than any single seed or capsule. Always consult your doctor or pharmacist before stopping fish oil or adding flaxseed, especially if the supplement was prescribed, you have very high triglycerides, or you take blood thinners, antiplatelet medicine, diabetes treatment, or several prescriptions. Flaxseed can cause gas, fullness, bloating, diarrhea, or worsening constipation when increased too quickly or taken without enough fluid. Do not use it without medical guidance if you have difficulty swallowing, a narrowed intestine, a previous bowel obstruction, or severe unexplained abdominal symptoms. The lesson is not that ground flaxseed defeats fish oil in every situation. It is that a 50-cent supermarket seed may offer more everyday nutritional value than many people realize. Have you been buying omega-3 capsules? Would you consider replacing an unnecessary supplement with ground flaxseed, or using both for different reasons? Share your experience in the comments below. For more calm, affordable, science-based health guidance after 50, consider liking this video and subscribing to Apex Ledger. Do not choose a health product because the bottle looks scientific. Choose it because you understand what it contains, why you need it, and whether a simpler food could do the job.